All right, next up we got 7119. We're going back to our friend Croaky, and he's got an unknown position on a number line. So again, we know that that's going to be represented by a variable. I'm going to say P for this one. Let's see. So Croaky's choreographer. He uses the inequality P plus 7 is less than 18. And we're going to show all possible solutions on a number line. So all we're going to do is take our inequality. So it's the position plus 7 is less than 18. So this is just a little practice from the previous problem. So again, our steps are really just look at our operation. It's addition, so we're going to solve using subtraction. And at this point, I'm going to show you a little shortcut. Since I know I'm subtracting 7, I just do it from here. Just subtract it right there. 11. And then the trick is I'm just bringing everything else straight down. So the less than goes straight down, and the P goes right over there. So your solution is just going to be that it's anything less than 11, right? Anything less than 11. So to graph it, as we know, it's P position is anything less than 11. So when I always graph this, because I don't want to fill in every number, I just think about, okay, that's less than, so that means my arrow is going to be going to the left. So I'm going to put my 11 here, and I'm going to show that it's anything less than 11, right? It can go on forever. And because it's not less than or equal to, it's just less than, your dot or your boundary point, right, is going to be open. So there is the problem with Croaky. I'm going to stay on this video and just do the rest here as well for 120 because it's just more practice with the same thing. We're going to solve each of those and graph them. So let's look at this one. You've got x minus 10 equals 46. So we're going to solve using our inverse operation. It's subtraction, so we're going to solve doing addition. So 46 and 10 is just 56. And remember, you just bring everything down. So bring the equal sign down, bring the x down, and our answer is x is 56. So it wants us to put this on a number line. And what they're trying to do with this one is trick you, right? You're used to doing the arrows and all that stuff. Well, this one, there's only one solution. X is 56. So all you're doing is putting 56 on a number line. So I can say 54, 55, 56, 57. Well, where's 56? It's right there. So that's A. They're just trying to trick you. There's no arrows. Nothing needs to go left or right because it's an equal. It's an equation, right? There's only one answer. Let's look at B next. So B is C minus 24 is greater than or equal to 30. So again, we'll use our inverse operation, subtraction. So this time we're going to be adding. So we'll add 24. We'll bring our signs down. We'll bring our variable down. So then we've got C is greater than or equal to 54. So when we plot, there's my number line, and it's greater than. So that means it's going up, right? So you want to say it's 54 and anything larger. But since it's greater than or equal to, this time my boundary point is going to be filled in because it includes that 54. Okay. And next we've got W plus 8 is less than 28. So again, we'll use inverse operations. This time it's adding, so we're going to solve by subtracting. So we'll subtract our 8, 20, bring everything else straight down. So our answer is W is anything less than 20. So since I know it's going to be less than, I'll start there. It's going to be everything down there, and in this case my boundary point is open because it doesn't include the 20. Now at this point I just want to stop and add a little something. So you can check whether this works by just picking numbers or substituting. So anything less than 20, so I'm going to choose 19, okay? So let's plug in, I'm going to do this over here, 19 plus 8, is that less than 28? Well, 19 plus 8 is 27, right? So 27 is indeed less than 28. So that would work as a solution, right? 19 would be right here on my number line. So it works. It's something that makes that inequality make sense. And we'll practice more of that when you come into the Zoom. But so here's D. This one's got 20 equals E plus 9. So they're just trying to trick you by writing things in a different order. So our operation is addition, so we're going to solve by doing subtraction. So we're just going to do it over here this time. You're going to subtract 9. Gives you 11, right? 11 equals E. So that's the only solution. So you're just going to graph 9, 10, 11, 12. And 11, of course, would be right there. And then finally, we've got E. Oh, this one's a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to see, it'd be interesting if you do figure this one out. It's got Y fourths equals 15. Okay, so this gets tricky, but what's happening is, remember, there's inverse operations. So in this case, Y fourths, right, is actually means Y divided by 4, since we know the fraction bar means division. So Y divided by 4 is 15. So if you think about division, the opposite is multiplication. So really what you're going to do is just take 15 and multiply it by 4, and that's going to give you your answer. So 15 times 4, of course, is 60. So the answer is going to be Y equals 60. And you can verify that, or you can check that by just going back here, and instead of using Y, use 60. So 60 divided by 4, and we know that that is 15, so that makes that answer true. And we have to plot it, so we'll just go like this. 59, 60, 61, right? And 60, of course, is right there on